reach out to artists and stuff like that, but it always was just like they get that all the time. But then a year later, I go back to Legacy.
Talk to me about the like, you are an unapologetically Christian artist, right? Mm-hmm. Worshipful. It's dope. However, there is a business side to all of this, whether that's charging for shows, charging for features, you know, just managing your own time. How has that been a struggle, like the balance between your faith and business, or ministry versus industry? Because I'm sure people hit you up and they think, oh, Montell Fish, he does worship, like hop on my record. You know what I'm saying? Do this. God told me to tell you to do this song. You know what I'm saying?
That's
hey, God told me to tell you to come perform at my birthday party for free.
I think I just got one of those.
You know, like, how is that? Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, the main struggle for me, it just comes from, it's just like with going out and touring and stuff like that. Before, I wasn't really focusing on, like, I was still a kid in my parents' house, so I was just like, any amount of money is cool. But now I'm growing up and I'm having to work. You know, there says in the Bible that a workman is worthy of his wages. So, like, if I'm out there working for God, like, I gotta make what I need to make. So I try to keep that in mind, but in everything I try to make God my priorities, you know? Yeah. And not to sound like super spiritual, but just like, no matter what job I'm doing, I still want Jesus to be known in whatever I'm doing. So the struggle really there is just like knowing what to charge, who to charge to, and just being fair, you know, to them and to myself. I think that there's wisdom in that.
People hitting you up and, you know, God told me to tell you need to do this song, or God told me to tell you to come play at my Sweet 16 birthday party. Or, I mean, I'm not saying people have said that. I'm saying similar. I'm sure similar things have been said to you because you make worship music.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I just don't respond.
You just don't reply?
Usually because it's just like, come on, bro. Like you gotta have some type of work ethic to you. Yeah. Like, I mean, I used to do that where I would just hit up artists and it never worked. Yeah. So I just like waited till they wanted to hit me up or wanted to feature with me.
Ooh, that's good. Say that again.
Yeah, I just waited till they wanted to.
I just waited.
Yeah, bro.
You know how painful it is for so many young artists to just wait.
It definitely is.
And how many of them completely ask prematurely.
For real, though.
You know what I'm saying? And you just waited to the point where I would say a lot of the relationships you wanted developed organically.
Naturally,
yeah. And now people are like, yo, come work with me. Come make a beat. Come do this. Come hop on a song. Come do, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just requires patience, man. For sure. It requires patience. And I think, yeah, that's so good.
You can learn so much in that, though. Like, I remember just being at, like, Legacy and stuff, and I would reach out to artists and stuff like that. But it always was just, like, they get that all the time. So I would reach out, like, I'd be like, yo, XYZ, like, yo, have you heard my music? Like, I think it's really good. I would love to, like, send you some beats. And they're just like, oh, yeah, for sure. But they kind of play it off because they hear it all the time. But then a year later, I go back to Legacy, and then people are starting to hear my name and hear where I'm at. So if you, like, work on yourself and work on just building, you know, what God has given you already, and then let those things come full circle, you know. You don't have to chase too hard.
If you guys want to see more podcasts happen just like this, go check out the Patreon, man. Sign up for the Patreon. Patreon.com/KingsDream. Hey. That's how all these things happen. That's how we got 3 camera angles in here. That's how we upgrading the equipment. We're going to get better Holy Ghost guests. And that's possible because of the Patreon who rock with us and support us. So we really appreciate y'all. Peace.